Well, Donald Trump has weighed in on Joe Biden's recent scandal and attempted to compare the pair. After it was revealed Biden had hoarded classified documents, Trump took to his platform Truth Social to compare their storage systems. He wrote, "The White House just announced that there are no logs or information of any kind on visitors to the Wilmington house and flimsy, unlocked and unsecured, but now very famous garage. Maybe they are smarter than we think. This is one of seemingly many places where highly classified documents are stored in a big pile on the damp floor. Mar-a-Lago is a highly secured facility with security cameras all over the place and watched over by staff in our great Secret Service. I have info on everyone." This all comes after Joe Biden found himself in hot water, and mind you, in a similar situation to his predecessor when classified documents from his time as a vice president were found in his possession. The first batch wasn't exactly in his hands though. It was discovered by the president's personal attorneys on November 2nd last year at the Penn Biden Center where he used to work. The file was found in a locked closet at the office space, which Biden used in mid-2017, right up until he began his campaign for the 2020 presidential election. And then a second batch of 5 classified documents were found in President Biden's Corvette car in his garage at his home in Delaware. The problem being is, when an administration ends and changes over to the next president, those in office aren't meant to keep these classified documents. They are meant to be given to the National Archives. Last August, it was revealed that Donald Trump was in possession of his own hoarded classified documents. FBI agents raided his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida, taking with them 33 boxes of 11,000 documents. Of these, more than 100 were found to be classified documents from Trump's time as president. So we now have Joe Biden and Donald Trump both facing separate investigations by appointed special counsels. While Joe Biden has so far only found to be in possession of 6 documents compared to Trump's 100. But there is the question over why Joe Biden had government documents in his garage. It doesn't exactly seem very safe and protected. When it first emerged, this is where his aides found the 5 pieces of material. Fox News' Peter Ducey questioned the president on it.
Next to your Corvette, what were you thinking?
I'm going to get a chance to speak on all this, God willing, soon. But as I said earlier this week, people, and by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting out in the street.
So
but anyway,
it was in a locked garage.
Yes, as well as my Corvette.
It's not clear what exactly was detailed in the documents the president had in his home, but the situation will be probed by a special counsel named Robert Hur. Biden has been labelled hypocritical for the scandal because at the time of Trump's raid in August, he said the former president was irresponsible for keeping privileged documents. He told 60 Minutes how that could possibly happen, how anyone could be that irresponsible. But that quote has now come back to bite Biden because hiding government documents in his garage has just forced politicians to question how seriously he claims to take classified information. Republicans have now demanded visitor logs for Biden's private Delaware home to be released, so there's an understanding of who exactly could have been exposed to the government documents. GOP members also question the transparency of the White House, questioning why now? Why is it only in January that it's been revealed that Biden had these documents? The first batch was discovered by the president's attorneys on November 2nd last year. Would that not have been an important piece of information for the public to know about before heading to the midterm elections just 6 days later? I mean, the Biden administration knew full well the commotion caused by Trump's own hoarded classified documents. But then the White House press secretary came out and said the investigation into the documents was complete and it was just that one document found at the Biden Penn Center. Fast forward a few days later to the weekend, and there were those 5 other documents found in his garage. Judge Jeanine Pirro discussed this issue on the Biden administration's transparency on Fox News.
So they didn't say anything before the midterms, but they didn't say anything until January the 9th. They could have leaked this during Christmas week, after Christmas week, New Year's Eve. This could have all come out. My question is, what were they doing? Why does Karine Jean-Pierre get out on January 10th and say, we're all transparent, we have completed, I assume it's all been completed. 2 days later, we found out there are more documents. So they not only don't have their story straight, but that tells me that they were doing something during those 2 months.